Hey there, welcome to day 70 of the Let's Grow Annual Challenge. Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here, 70 days in already. Daylight savings time today, if that affects you in your area. Here it does in the United States, but we switched our clocks back last night so that we wouldn't have to think about it today. So today our topic is spiritual POV, point of view or perspective. I got a little exercise for us that I started doing on myself a few years ago because I knew that the way I thought about things, the way I looked at things, my perspective and point of view wasn't always the healthiest. And I realized that the words that we use, the vocabulary we use, the way that we talk and think about something has a huge impact on how we feel about the thing that we're doing. So since we're working on spiritual growth and spiritual well-being this month, today we're going to do an exercise where we're going to look at 7 different words. We're going to think about them and the impact on the spiritual action or growth area that we want to use. So for example, I'm going to give a non-spiritual example first because I think that illustrates it really, really well. Think of any think of any chore or household thing you need to do. Think of like the laundry or brushing your teeth. Now, you can think of it using these different words: have, need, want, should, ought. Oh, no, wrong one. Have, need, must, should, ought, want, and get to do something. Okay, I have to do the laundry. How does that make you feel? I need to do the laundry. How does that make you feel? I must do the laundry because I don't have any clothes to wear. It doesn't really make us feel great, does it? So have to do, need to do, must do something. It feels like something outside of us is pressuring us to perform or do something that we may or may not actually care about or want to do. Then we get into the should do and ought do realm. And there's things that we should do. Again, they feel like they're driven by outside forces and things that other people expect of us, but maybe not that we expect of ourselves. And to me, ought to do something is just a softer version of that. I should do the laundry. I don't have to, I've got plenty of clothes to wear, but I should probably get it done because it's piling up. I ought to do the laundry, but I'm going to watch this Netflix special instead. Or we get into the realm of wanting to do something. Hey, I want to do the laundry because it's a good habit. And if I stay up on it, then I have more free time to spend doing the things I really want to do and really love to do. And then I get to do the laundry. Hey, I'm so grateful that I have clothes that I get to wash and that I have as many things as I want. It's a privilege, and I'm grateful that I get to do the laundry. Now, maybe that's not the best example, but it's an example that all of us can relate to. You could think of it as doing the dishes, vacuuming, mowing the lawn, whatever is appropriate. I think of these things as chores. Sometimes I think of chores as I don't want to do them, but they have to get done because somebody's got to do them. And other times I think of them as, hey, it's a privilege. I'm lucky I have this warm, cozy bed to make every morning. And sometimes if we just turn things into habits, we find that we like to do them. Now, I like to use the laundry example because I didn't used to like to do laundry. I had 2 kids and a big household. They were super active and involved in different sports. So I was always behind on the laundry. And when you entered our house, you had to walk through the laundry room from the garage. So it was always right in my face. And I always felt guilty if there was laundry piled up in there or if there was a load in the dryer or the washer that hadn't gotten taken care of and put away. So I decided that I had to get a different point of view, a different perspective on it. And I started to, every morning before I went to work, I did a load of laundry. I threw one in the washer and into the dryer. And then when I came home, I put away the one in the dryer, threw the one in the washer and the dryer. And I just had a perpetual cycle of laundry going. And pretty soon, I wanted to do the laundry in the morning because I realized that if I did that, I was never behind on laundry. It was always just kind of cycling through and rolling, but it never felt overwhelming or like a burden to do. And then pretty soon I discovered that I got to do the laundry. I was like, okay, how awesome is this that everybody has enough of what they want and what they need, that I have all this laundry I have to do. So today, what are we going to do? Our action item is going to be, and I made a little grid in my book, and I recommend you do the same. Pick a spiritual growth thing that you need to do. Maybe it's a belief that you want to analyze. Maybe it's a thought or an action that comes up today. I already picked mine. I'm going to be kind to someone today. Now, I'm going to think about if I think I have to be kind to someone today. How does that make me feel? And I'm just going to write down, well, if I think I have to do something, then it can be either positive or negative because we get to decide how these things feel. If I need to do it, well, I set this goal for myself, and I can look at it in a positive or negative way too, right? I set this goal for myself and to be kind to someone today, and I need to do that because I committed to myself I would. I must do it. That's a, again, have, need, and must. But we're going to ask ourselves then we're going to say the sentence in our head and ask ourselves, how does that make us feel? Now, I'm excited that I get to be kind to someone today because it's another habit that I think that we can all form. And it's actually a whole lot easier to be kind to people and treat people the way you want to be treated than it is to be a jerk. So why not just be kind? But our action item today is to ask ourselves each of these questions or phrase what we're going to do today, what action or thought or belief you want to look at. Maybe you want to look at a belief. I have to go to Mass with my mom today. I get to go to Mass with my mom today. Those things feel very different based on our perspective and way of thinking of it. So that's the point of this exercise today. If you need any help with this, hit me up and ask. There is a write-up and guide too of our Let's Grow Annual Challenge private Facebook group page, of course. And in there is also Penelope's story of looking at things from a different perspective and the impact that has on, number one, how we feel about it. Number two, the results that we get. Number three, how happy or unhappy we are with our life. Number four, how much personal development and growth we're doing. So there's a whole lot of advantages to understanding and looking at some of these things from a different perspective. All right, have an awesome day, and I'll, of course, be with you tomorrow.